Hello everyone, Matthew here, and today we are going to be flying ships built by my friends for the very last time, because this is the third and final vessel called Mini Woket, the smallest rocket ever built. So you might have already noticed there are some parts which are not stock, such as these two fuel tanks, these two small decouplers, the free four small decouplers, and the four slightly larger Separatrons, which these all fall into the category of modular rocket systems. That's the name of the mod, in case you're interested. And I'd like to say a few things for the friend who built this, in case you're watching. I modified your ship, because originally when he built it, the wings were put slightly higher up, so it ended up flipping every time it was launched, which obviously wasn't too ideal for us. But after thinking about it, I realized something. Well, a rocket has high aerodynamic resistance at the bottom and low aerodynamic resistance at the front. Why is this? Well, let's say a scenario where the rocket flips. What is happening to the air around the rocket right now? So, the nose cone, in these cases, the air is traveling normally around the nose cone because it poses low resistance. So, the nose cone doesn't play any part. The top of the rocket the top of the rocket is aerodynamic, so in these cases it doesn't pose any aerodynamic resistance. However, on the lower part, where the wings are, and where it's wider, there is aerodynamic resistance, and all the rocket is now, all the air is now falling, or hitting at the side of the rocket, which is non-aerodynamic, so that would push the rocket right back. Like so. But if you put the wings higher up, when it tilts, obviously now it's less aerodynamic up here, and it would end up flipping. Right? It would flip, wouldn't it? It would flip because although if the air is still hitting this on aerodynamic column, creating some form of resistance to the flip, there is still lots of resistance up here, which would cause the rocket to flip, because all the air is hitting those wings which are up there rather than down here. So there is your physics lesson for today. I kind of screwed up on my vocabulary there, but I hope I got the message through. And now we can launch it, right? Can we? Yes, we can. And I also forgot about another thing. The rocket also, during descent, it had a tendency to crash into the surface because it was going too fast. So rather than the original model having just the main chute, we added a drag chute. So that should help a lot. And now, our ascent profile will be activate the boosters, which will then propel us onto a higher altitude, and then activate the liquid fuel engines. And now, shutting down the power supply. This is because, well, we don't have a lot. We only have that many units, so we have to get going. So shut down throttle, activate. We're going up, going up. Alright. We're gaining velocity, going up. And perfect. All of the wings exploded because, well, yeah, 90, right. All of the wings exploded for a reason that, well, the basic fin is not temperature tolerant, which causes it to behave in such a way. We must now shut down SAS to prevent further electrical losses. And we are now going up and shaking very badly. Our final apoapsis, or that's just a technical term, normally would be referred to simply as the highest point in an object trajectory. That is the apoapsis or apogee. In these cases, it is 86 kilometers. Which, if you ask me, is good because the common line for Kerbal Space Program is 70 kilometers. So we have gotten to space successfully. And now we can warp 65, 66, 67, 68, and we are in space. Beautiful. Now we can just put that into hibernation. Hopefully we still have some power. Shutting down electrical systems. Perfect. And there we go. We are in space. The curvature of Earth is now visible. And we can see the Space Center down below us. Truly a magnificent view. And we can see all that light. Very nice, I must say. Alright, now that we are going back into the atmosphere, we must turn our electrical systems back on. Actually, not yet, because we need to save our electricity for parachute deployment. So, there. So here we can actually see the aerodynamics working. The rocket moves side to side. Aerodynamics are now pushing it down here. Pushes it right back down. Swaying. Physics is really interesting if you think about it. Which is exactly why they invented high school. So we are now coming into the atmosphere. Let's turn off hibernation. Slowly. So we can now deploy the drag chute. Hibernation once again on, because we need those remaining pieces of those remaining units of electricity to deploy the main chute. So it's now just descending slowly. Main chute has deployed. And we are just getting ready to turn off hibernation. Beautiful. Alright. So we have now lost all electrical power, but we are successful in terms of descent profile. We are in for a nice soft landing. And just getting ready for touchdown. Almost there, 100 kilometers, or 100 meters. And a touchdown. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something new about aerodynamics with my nice little physics lesson. And if you want more physics lessons, please subscribe and like this video. So, goodbye. Thank you very much.